Alright, so I'm going to start heading over there. Anybody else that's in the server that wants to check out what we got going on, feel free to come over, come through. And then for those that are just joining us, you're in my Toxic Wasteland shelter. Last month, the design challenge that we voted on ended up being gas stations, so I present to you my gas station. Just calling it Rocket Gas. I feel like over the years of playing this game, ever since this one vendor came out, I feel like it just looks like a gas pump, and I've seen that at multiple camps. So I was like, I had to come up with some design that at least used that. You have cars pulling up and then pulling out of the lot over there. We have a little general store, if you will, a little garage in the background. Unfortunately, there's like lighting issues here, so if it goes from dark to bright back and forth, there's not really much I can do about that. I wanted to give it the right appearance. I think it fits well where it's at in my shelter. These design challenges, every once in a while I'll build stuff in here. So that's just going to add more character, kind of more story, more lore, if you will, to what I got going on. But let's go into the little convenience area. Nothing too crazy, just enough, right? If you gotta grab some drinks, some snacks, maybe some souvenirs, maybe we'll call this the lottery machine, but it's the fortune teller. And I was mentioning before, we're sponsored by Nuka-Cola. There's Nuka-Cola memorabilia everywhere, right? Got different stuff you can pick up. If you need some gifts on the go, you know, some souvenirs. Ice is in the back if you need some ice. I also took the time to try to mix and match the magazines so it didn't look like it was just, you know, Grognak 1 through 5, then Live and Love 1 through 5. I wanted to actually mix them up, make it look like there was a variety of things to choose from. And then as you get closer to, you know, checking out over here and seeing whatever you need at the register, some more magazines, maybe some more food, maybe if I could place a coffee maker in here. Unfortunately, I can't because it's a shelter. This is where you'd find it. And then for the loadout machine, I was thinking that this would be like pamphlets or something like that. And I'm sure people have come across that where there might be just little info things posted next to the register. And then again, some more odds and ends that you can pick up while you're in here. Nuka-Cola station. I don't want to put too much in here, but just enough to kind of make it believable. And then as you're leaving, you might hear a whisper. Somebody might call you over. Be careful. If you're doing any shady dealings in an alley behind the dumpster over there, I can't help you. I don't know anything about that. We do have the garage back here. We do have one of the trucks being worked on. Managed to lift it up, or at least make it look like it was lifted up. You have the mechanic over here working on things, his little workstation. That's basically the extent of it. I would say I also tried, again, fitting it into a spot that made sense in my shelter to make it look like, yeah, it's just that, you know, it's on the corner of the block over here. The giant advertisement ice cold Nuka-Cola sold here. But yeah, this is my Rocket gas station. I don't want to say nice camp, I just want to be like, look at my camp. So if there was a look at my camp emote with the same hands being, you know, stuck outside like that. Welcome to Rocket Gas. Alright, is this the unveiling, Squiggly? Are you going to tear down the curtain, or do we walk around? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it sucks because the same way you can blueprint something, right? It'd be cool if you could delete multiple, but that'd probably break the game. So let me not do that. Alright, I like what you got going on here. Okay, you lead the way, I'll follow you. So we got Squiggly's gas station design over here. Okay. Oh, tell me that That is so cool. A little bus stop, some active vehicles on the road. Wait a second, wait a second. How did you get this car? How do I get this car? Is this Atom Shop stuff? And this is what I was talking about. This is a stash box. I wanted to, you know, throw money at the game and it wouldn't let me.
Shut up and take my money.
Okay, I really like this. Little bus stop over here for you to wait. A little section cut of the world. So now, Squiggly, question for you. Let's just say we have, whatever, pet grooming salon as next month's design. Would you then expand the foundations and then maybe build something next door? Would this evolve? Are you still kind of, we'll call it in a state of flux where you need to see what the next design is before you make an actual decision? Just because the way you have this just over here and it's a little section, it's like a little Minecraft block. In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, we could probably just keep adding to this, you know? This is fancy. This, I feel like I'm at Wawa right now. Babe, come look at this. And you even did fancy merges? Look at this. Welcome to Wawa. It's not Wawa. This is Squiggly's. This looks really good. I'm gonna go tear mine down right after I leave. You put all 4 pumps over here too. This is a very believable gas station. I feel like shit with mine. It's okay, mine's not movie quality. Alright, and you put these on the forklift? You merged the seat into the forklift, didn't you? You can't sit in that, can you? Oh, you did put a stool. That's a good one. No, I'm about to go in right now. So the mechanic, we got the mechanic back here. I like this. I like this a lot. You spent a good amount of time even merging displays and stuff like that, putting multiple things into those shelves. This came out really good, Squiggly. Let me just stare at each one by one at a time. Alright, starting with this cigarette machine and moving my way over. I like that. There's just like random boxing gloves on here that, you know, the mechanic kind of just tossed up there from a fight he saw like 20 years ago. But he'll never forget it. Everything's nice and neat, kind of pushed in all close for the things that aren't merged. I'm a huge fan of this. It's a shame that you can't blueprint things in shelters, because I would love to blueprint various designs like this. This is awesome. Got some schematics for the stuff they were working on over here. Okay, okay. Yeah, this thing, what is it called? Pegasus Weapons Workbench? Ironically, I saw somebody with the license plate today. It was Pegasus, but it wasn't SUS, it was ZUS. Pegasus? I mean, I guess the actual Pegasus was taken. This came out really good. GG Squiggly. So what else is back here? Because I noticed a little bit of the... Oh! This is where everything just kind of gets thrown to the side. This is the...
This is a smoking section.
This is where you go for your smoke breaks. I'm locked in here. It's just a bunch of random stuff over here like this. A little snallygaster. Squiggly is awesome. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Be trekking through the roads over here. And then we see, as we approach, we see Gnarly's garage. Okay. Is this by the farms in the northwestern part of the map? I'm just looking in the background. Okay, Wixon. I was thinking of Aaron Holt Homestead, which is what, up here, I think? Oh, that's Anchor. One of these. Okay. I like the location choice. Love the Red Rocket Garage. You pull up, you got your gas pump there. So it's funny because you also have this vendor over here, the Red Rocket Collectron. It's like, hey, are you on break right now? Shouldn't you be filling up cars instead of, you know, refueling yourself? Welcome to Red Rockets. Gnarly, what should we check out first? You give us the intro. Should we check out the garage first? Should we walk around the sides? Garage first, alright. Let's go through the side of the garage, the side entrance. Lovely to have the ice machine over here too. Ooh, alright, hold on. We were just having a conversation about all the, you know, detail being put into one area. So this is one large display shelf. This display shelf has at least 30 items on it, if I was to just pick a random number. It probably doesn't, but it looks like it could easily have a bunch. I feel like counting them now. No, it actually has it's pretty close to, I lost count after like 25 or something, but it's like close to 30, this one, and it just stinks because obviously that's budget. So I look at all of these as very, you know, thought out placement, especially in the garage. I like, right? So when things don't work, you either hit it with a wrench, you hit it with a drill, or you hit it with a shish kebab. Is that the rule? 29 you counted? Alright, we were close. For giving it a random shot in the dark, we did pretty good. Yeah, see, you're able to place the coffee machine, the tea, like all this stuff. You can't place this, the resource category in shelters. I really wanted to put these in my little, like, you know, garage. Sorry, not the garage, but the little quickie mart next to it. This is good. We have oil. We have the pan to change your oil even in the apocalypse. I like that. Very well thought out. You have snacks over here. Some popcorn. Let me see. Can I open this door actively? Oh, it was open. It was a visual glitch for me. Noted. Alright, there we go. So again, we had the Red Rocket robot over here refueling. That was actually good timing. Your vendor over here, of course, your gas prices. Hoff over there on the swing. Ooh, Mr. Fuzzy was your friend. Shall we also check out the barn, or is that separate? Alright, so we got the trailer in the back. It took a while to merge this shelf stuff. I feel like that's apparent, just because you can kind of cheese some of it. By that I mean you can kind of, when you're placing shelf things, come in from like an angle and place some of these. So I didn't merge anything that were on my shelves. Luckily enough, I'm also in a shelter and I can disable snapping. So some of those might have actually been floating like an inch or even merged into the structure. But I could only imagine how long it takes to put some of those together. A jumpsuit a second ago. Apparel freaks out sometimes on mannequins. Gnarly, I am all about this. The Gas N Go, Museum of Oddities. So I only had seen the top of this. I was calling it the Pump N Go before. Yeah, I saw the Gas N Go, but that's all I saw. It was too much. And the friendly Deathclaw over there. Alright, so this is CuzzinTodd's Gas N Go and Museum of Oddities. Okay, alright. So you got your... Oh, this is a good use. Instead of like the vendors having these, and ironically you got the... Let's see if there's any other surprises. You have the fuzzy plushie in there, the Nuka Quantum fuzzy. The Deathclaw is gonna walk us through. I like that your gas attendant over here is a Deathclaw. This looks cool. Before I go inside, I want to take a little bit of all this in. Got some chairs, some oddities, he says. Ooh, escape room. Okay, okay. Yeah, the tour guide is the Deathclaw. Hey, Deathclaw, you want to show me inside? The Gas and Go and Museum of Oddities. Alright, I'm just going to be in the door frame for like a minute, so if you need to walk by me, push me through. Or push me out of the way. I want to get a good sweep from left to right. The overall look, and then we'll get a detailed look. You know what this almost reminds me of? In Oblivion, Tundra Homestead, there's like, you can go into the basement and place various armor and weapon things on, you know. It's probably the same size, if not a little smaller than this. That's why I want to stash all my, you know, my shiny things. Behold my stuff. If you saw that, like, was that Thor Ragnarok? Something like that. All right, let's take a quick look. Let's see if we want to buy anything. The cashier's eyeing me down. He thinks I'm going to take something. What do we have here? Ah. What is this? What is this? Is that a femur? It's blood? Is this somebody's kidney? He's like, and here we have Earl's gallbladder. He doesn't need that anymore, luckily enough. Ooh, I'm a fan of clutter. Give me all the clutter. You know what? This is Appalachian Antiques right here. We got Appalachian Antiques Roadshow. What are you going to sell me today? This is awesome. Just a bunch of things. These aren't Foshnot masks. Bunch of Foshnot berets. Guided cryptid hunt. 50 caps. Ooh. Oh, nice. You gave the Raider Punk the Ogwa Hunter's outfit. And is that the Deathclaw Hunter helmet? I like this. He looks good with the mohawk and the... I'm pretty sure it's a Deathclaw Hunter thing. Hello, sir. I'd like to sign up for one of your tours, please. He's like, you might not come back. It's still 50 caps. Okay. No insurance. Alright, so we got various apparel. We got the choker. We got the asylum hat. We got one of the sheep squatch quills. I don't know what tincture we got in there. We got some... Is that an ultra shard? Ultra sight. We got an Earl sack. A vocal sack, that is. Brahmin skull. I forget what this thing is. I've seen this, I think, in... My mind's gonna explode. What is this? Robco. Could not think of that. I almost called it AWOL. I'm like, AWOL research station? What, babe? That is hilarious. Mary's like, and you wear the hat. I have a Robco hat on right now, and I've literally been wearing this for the past few months because I bought it from the gear store a couple months back. Last year? Something like that. Yeah, the thing that's literally on my head, I don't even know the name. My Robco, yeah. I love this use of rocks. I'm going to take this idea. I'm going to have a shelf full of rocks just like this one of these days. Are these all the Steins too? Wow. I haven't really been displaying mine. There's a good amount now. You even merged the skull into the TV aquarium. Love it. bunch of Nuka. This is the Nuka shelf right here. The Nuka World shelf, all the Nuka memorabilia. This is awesome. There's a theater attached. Okay, real quick before we go in there, we got some fancy masks. Some magazines. No, I'm not. I'm just window shopping. I'm not here to actually buy anything. The clown's like, come on, buy something. So this is a theater? I love lamp. Brick, is that you? Brick, are you just saying things around the room? We gotta watch Anchorman one of these days. There's a zoo on the side. There's also an escape room in the basement. Yeah, if anybody ever tells you there's an escape room in the basement, probably don't go to that. So this is the infamous turkey that you will see in CuzzinTodd's posts. I feel like we've seen goldfish as well. I don't remember seeing the scorched heart or this posted up, but we got featured guests over here. We got the test tubes in the background, the lab coat, and the glowing hat. Love to see that. Oh, so this is the weapons. I haven't seen this too much and how it would work on heavy weapons. It kind of just holds out like that. Okay, I like how that looks. I love lamp. Yeah, the cashier was eyeing me. He didn't trust me. Bunch of different posters. I want to put a giant wall, like a 3x3 wall, and then just put a bunch of things like this. And then every time they add another one, even if I have to like overlap it a little bit, like even more than these two are overlapping. Oh, where did I almost enter? We got Santa locked up. This is cool. We have various things trapped back here. So in my mind, these aren't even part of the tour. These are just things that you have locked up in the back that, you know, like you want to reserve these for only exclusive members. So we got the giant like Venus flytrap, the spore plant things, the blue devil statue, and then Santa. Santa cracks me up. Like, look at all the things we've caught. We even caught Kris Kringle and all his magic. And then, of course, the escape room. GG's. Did I miss anything on this side, though? Oh, there is a couple of tombstones over here. Is anybody particularly buried over there? Anybody particularly being unearthed? I see the coffins taken out of the ground. Definitely oddities, right? The Gas and Go. This is awesome. So, real quick, I want to mention that for future design challenges, I love this. Like, if I say, you know, like, gas station, however you want to interpret that, go for it. Like, it could be a gas station at an amusement park, and you have a roller coaster in your backyard. Like, whatever design you think fits into this, have fun with it. You know, it's a gas station featuring the museum. I'll take it. Or I should say it's a museum featuring the gas station, if anything. But I like this because it's like it's a pit stop, right? You're like, hey, while you go get some gas, do you want to go inside and just see some cool things like this? And I'm not really familiar with Route 66, so if there is exactly things like this on that road, I'm not familiar with that specific example, but from seeing like posts of people doing different, you know, road trips or seeing stuff like that, I understand that every once in a while you might come across something like this. But love to see it. Thank you for the creativity. Alright, Joe, how would you like us to go about checking your gas station? Is there a particular way? Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like I already messed up by going off the road. You're driving, right? So you're driving in off the road. You got to make a pit stop in town. We're coming up on Joe's gas station and more. I like this. Okay, see, he went for covering up the roof too. He didn't do what's it called? The fancy I'm gonna explain them. Like roof coverings that Squiggly was doing. I was like, I'm curious to see what people do. Mine was just like a little roof covering. I like the way Joe did his. Alright, so you're pulling up, getting your gas. There's a couple stops along the way too. Welcome to the Jack Mehoff grocery corner. I don't know what's going on over here, Joe. So many questions. Let's take a peek inside the garage. Got multiple cars. So if I remember correctly, this Pegasus Weapons Workbench, this was from one of the seasons, right? Because I feel like I keep forgetting where to look. I like this. It's like almost like a showroom slash garage. Now Joe, is this over here, this structure, also a part of this? Or is that separate? This is just your gas station pit stop. 'Cause I feel like you said you started working on something separate. This car's gotta pull up, get their gas, and get out. Oh, all right. Let's check out Mammoth's gas station. Mammoth, does it have a name?
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Oh, you're trying to give a introduction to the gas station over here. Love the location, by the way. I think this is perfect for what we were thinking. Ironically, this was the location that I had picked when I was originally planning on building in the world, but then decided to build in my shelter, and I'm very happy that in the end you built here. I believe Doomsday was also going to build here at the beginning too, right? Doomsday, did you pick a different spot, or do you guys have to swap camps? I like this. This has like the scale, and the parking lot works perfect. This is really cool. Just want to slowly walk through all this. Nuka-Cola. Yeah, having the cars as a part of this, I think, helps so much. What's in the garage? Yeah, I feel like I'm the one person who didn't take advantage of this crafting bench, and this is like perfect for our theme. And it's a weapons workbench. I gotta remember this. Weapons workbench equals car. Let me just take another quick look at some of the items So is this Pops? This is Pops. So Gramps sits over here. He's got his toolbox. He's working on stuff. And he's like, these kids these days don't know how to put together cars or none of that stuff. So we need to... They come to me to repair it, and you got Pops doing that? That's a good one. I like that. Alright, so we got the cars out here in front. And then we got the quick stop over there. Let's take a quick peek in here first. Is this... I like this. This is almost like the mechanic's personal, just like, spot to hang out over here too, in between getting stuff done. He's been working on this truck for months now, you know? It'll never be worked on. I like the use of clutter in the background. Everything seems to make sense, right? Alright, so welcome to the quick stop. And it's multi-floor. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a very high ceiling, but you come in. Got the magazines on display. So for me, I'm gonna delete whatever magazines. No, actually no, I'll keep the stand, but I'll remove the magazines that I'm using in my shelter for future builds. It's almost like, you know, hey, can I get a quick sandwich? And I don't know, you got like a pack of cigarettes back there or something? You know, you just come over here real quick, get your stuff, get your refreshments, maybe some popcorn, see if there's any magazines. And what is on the second floor? A little bit of, we'll call this like the lottery machine, so that, you know, the slot machine. Get yourself some more refreshments. Is this a restroom? Sure is. Knocking on it. Is this occupied? Hello? Nobody said anything. You didn't answer. There's 2 people in here. Okay. He's like, shut the goddamn door. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright. GG's. I'm always a big fan of multi-height spaces. So if you can even fit an extra floor or even a half a floor, I feel like it makes a big difference. I like this. This came out good. What else do we have here?
Attention, citizens. Nuclear
So this is almost like the gas station attendants, like little kiosk, little
convenience.
place they hang out there.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Do you see name? I'm sorry, see name of... Oh, I didn't. I only saw a quick stop at the bottom. I apologize. Let me see. The Toot and Scoot. Welcome to the Toot and Scoot. Mammoth, you get my seal of approval. Doomsday is actually me? Oh, you are me. I get the context now. Mammoths, masturbate, and tackle. There you go. You're the fishing guru around these parts? Got an arcade over there? Oh my, hold on now. Hold on. Welcome. Welcome to Mammoths, masturbate, and tackle. What will you sell, sir? And I also love that you have the full getup too. You ready to go fishing? No work gets done in here. It's just a bunch of guys just telling old stories, right? So when you show up on this road, you see the bait and tackle. You see the gas station. So Doomsday opted for the fancy roof. We also have a shop over here too. All right. So you pull up, and these are the pumps you got over here. All right, we got our shop. Kum N Go. Oh, okay. Oh, you have a dog in there too. Is that your dog? Are pets allowed, or did somebody leave their dog in here the last time they, you know? Oh, okay. Scentomatic perfume dispenser? What is this? I didn't even think I knew about this. Alright, so clean up over here in the eating area over here. I apologize. Working on machines, working on songs. I hear the ally over there talking about all this hard work. I like this. I want to design more locations like this too. So I already was mentioning at, you know, the previous spaces that when it comes to double height spaces, or the higher you can go, the better. But then combining it with these you know, one wide builds. I like this.
Oh wow, visitors. Hope you like the place. Don't fix that.
Alright, what do we got going on here? So then we also have this over here, the arcade. Let's check out the arcade. They have given us a good amount of items for arcade related things. I like this. Let's try to get everybody on a different item. This could be a great screenshot opportunity. Little photo op over here. We need to make just more of these rooms. In between events, we just bullshit and just hang out in these rooms. Just do this, you know? Awesome photo, thanks. Thank you. Thank you for the creativity. I might even copy pasta this into something else I got going on. Want to make an arcade. Is there anything we missed? I don't want to leave out anything. Sometimes there might even be stuff behind. You never know. I was expecting to see like bum camp. I didn't see this until now. Is this your neighbor? He comes over to yell at you and he's like, "You guys are making too much noise." He's like, "All this land in Appalachia and you had to set up by my tent?" How rude. Thank you, Doomsday.